Alright, I have here a battle against Cuddy Buddy. This is the second battle I have against him on YouTube. And this is like the seventh battle I have against him ever. And I'm kind of undefeated against him, and I really want to stay that way because anyone who knows Cuddy Buddy knows why. So, yeah. So, I get up Stealth Rock. He leaves the OHKO, which tells me he might not be taking me seriously, but I'm still going to try to win. So, he goes for the sub, and I knew he could. The worst thing he could do was probably Heat Wave. I don't think he'd have HP Ice because that seems kind of gimmicky, but yeah, I just stay in, and I know he's gonna switch, but I don't know what he's gonna switch to, so I just go for the Roost because I might need this thing at foothold later on. So he brings in a Jirachi, and I know he might trick, but Gliscor really is the only thing on my team that can take a trick, because pretty much every other member of my team is kind of crucial. So this guy already did his job, so I left him in here. But he just uses U-turn and goes to a Mess Spirit. So I know that thing can learn Ice Beam, and I don't want to take one, so I go to Snorlax, Wall RS, which is like the MVP of the game. So yeah, I go for the Crunch. I didn't go for the Body Slam, even though I knew he'd switch, since I didn't want to risk him staying in and paralyzing the Mess Spirit, because I might need to get a burn off on it with Rotom later on. So since he went to a Vaporeon named Blissey, I'm thinking he might want to use the Toxic, and I go to Skarmory because, you know, Skarmory is obviously Steel type and it doesn't affect it. But he goes for the Wish, so I'm just gonna get up some Spikes because that's what I do. And then he's gonna go for the Roost. I go for the Roost as he goes for Muddy Water, LOL. But yeah, I don't know what the hell he's thinking, so I'm just going for the Roost just in case he misses. But it's not missing, so I go to Rotom since I'm pretty sure I could take a Muddy Water, and I'm trying to scare him off with the T-Bolt. So usually I just don't give a fuck and go for the Will-O-Wisp, but I really didn't want to lose, like I said, and I don't want to risk him having a Heatran, because Heatran, especially with a Flash Fire boost, if it's not choiced, it could give me a lot of problems. So yeah, he does go to the Heatran, but the Wish pretty much nullifies any damage I did to it. So yeah, I don't want to take a Flamethrower, but I do have the Snorlax, so in comes Snorlax, and I'm gonna go for the Earthquake because yeah, and he brings in a Jirachi for some reason. I guess he thought I might curse, but this is not my curse Snorlax. So I hit him with the Earthquake, and it does decent damage. So I don't want to take the trick again, so I go to Gliscor, and he goes for the Iron Head, and he gets a freaking crit like ZMT used to say, but that kind of sucks, but oh well. Since now, at least I know he's locked in the Iron Head, and now that I think about it, a better move would have been to go straight to this thing, but I don't know. I just let Gliscor die pretty much for no reason. But yeah, so now I'm roosted up, and I knew he was gonna switch, but I think it'll be more beneficial to my team in the long run if I set up more spikes. And this is my third and final layer of entry hazard, or fourth, I guess, if you count Stealth Rock. But in any case, Skarmory shouldn't be in here because, you know, it doesn't like to take surfs. And I go to my Snorlax, but he tries to pass the Wish to Jirachi, and thankfully the Stealth Rocks and Spikes kill him off, so I don't have to worry about a gay ass Jirachi trying to flinch me all day. So he goes back to his Honchkrow, and I'm thinking superpowers, so I go to my Gyarados, since it might not have too much against Gyarados. Brave Bird kind of does a lot, but I don't want to go to Rotom since, you know, it's Dark type and all that. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to break this up with Waterfall, and since he used the Heat Wave, I guess predicting my Skarmory, thinking he might not have too much against Gyarados, and Brave Bird probably won't kill me since Intimidate and Life Orb will kill him, so I'm gonna Dragon Dance as he kills himself, but he uses Sucker Punch instead. So I'm just gonna Dragon Dance until he finally uses some other move, and he goes for the superpower, but he kills himself, and now my Gyarados is at +2. So I know he has a Vaporeon, which kind of counters a Gyarados, but since he wasn't using HP Electric against Skarmory, I don't think he has it, so I'm gonna take a risk and stay in here, go for the Earthquake, and he uses Protect. So at this point, I'm still not sure what he wants to do, so I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake. I do have the Stone Edge, but I don't want to miss, because missing would be kind of gay, and he goes for the Wish again. So here, I think he's gonna Protect, because he kind of wants to stall or something. So I go for my third Dragon Dance, and he goes for Muddy Water. So yeah, at this point, I guess he doesn't really have anything. So the wish comes true, and I'm just gonna try to hit him because I have +3. And like I said, I don't want to use Stone Edge because it might miss. But he makes a good move, and he goes to his Mess Spirit. So he obviously dodges the Earthquake, and I'm gonna stay in here because for some reason this was kind of stupid, but I could have went to Rotom to resist the T-Bolt, but I just thought I don't know, but this is what I did, and it's kind of stupid, but we all made mistakes. So then I bring in my Snorlax, and I kind of start raping shit all over the place. Since his team doesn't really have anything to kill Snorlax, I start raping him like I already said. So yeah, just watch this.
Well, obviously we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they're raping everybody out here.
Yeah, that was definitely not me. If you don't know where that video's from, then I'll just post the link. But I don't know. I thought it was kind of appropriate since Snorlax kind of rapes him, and he's raping everybody out here. So yeah, I mean, here I could have went to Rotom since I was pretty sure he was gonna go for the explosion. But even if he does explode, I still got my Jirachi left and pretty much my entire team, so I don't have to worry about anything. And yeah, so he doesn't go for the explosion, and I just finish it off with the Earthquake, and then Crunch kills his Mesprit, and all he has left is a Kingdra, and he goes for the sub for like the stupidest reason ever.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
So yeah, no offense, Cuddy Buddy, it's all for the lols, but yeah, good game, comment, rate, all that shit, and I'm out, and remember.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.